Good morning, everybody. So I got to go to work and I'm running a little late, but it's been a few since I've talked to you. So, hey, YouTube. Um, a lot's going on for all of us. And I've been meditating a lot, trying to figure out my own personal feelings about everything that's going on, sort of, again, observing and not absorbing, how I say that quite frequently. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Um, and I'm trying to uh, put some love and light out into the world, because if I feel a certain way, then I know others must feel the same. So I've been meditating a bit on all the things that have been going on, and I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I'm really fascinated. Like, I know we're meant to be, and maybe I'm falling for it, but I can't help but be fascinated with the alien stuff, of course, because there's an agenda. We've already been told there's an agenda. And so I don't know if you've seen it or not. Who was I watching it on? But there's a dude that's got supposedly VHS tape, had a VHS recorder at the Miami alien incident in the mall there, that he's got recording of it, that his house was blown up. He and his family are on the move. They're trying to disclose the footage in a non-harmful way, that if you see it, then you dissociate and you're all fucked up and can't sleep because you realize you're not here alone. And it's different when you really, 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 really know that there are other things here. So there's a couple topics here that kind of go with this same thought process. Sorry, I'm rubbing the dog over here. Bluey, he needs me to rub his ears this morning. So, okay, let's say, so number one, I don't think the guy has footage. And yeah, the cops were erasing everyone's footage. Okay, so let's boil this down. If you were there in the mall, what are the odds you saw the shadow creatures? Because there's mayhem. Everybody takes off running. So you think at first, well, how are the cops going to erase everybody's footage from their phones or whatever? Well, number one, depending on if it was a setup event, it would be really fucking easy, because number one, people would flee because there's so many shootings. So now we're under control. We instantly, run when anything goes down, because there's so many fucking, mass shootings. So something happens in a mall, yeah, people are going to take off, especially with the rumors that there was fireworks or whatever. Who fucking knows? Okay, so we got people running out of the mall and people going crazy. So with all this going on, what are the odds you're going to get to see? You're looking for shooters, you're looking for exits, you're grabbing your kids or your partner's hand or whatever, and you're getting the hell out of there. Okay, so now you're boiled down to just a handful of people that would have actual footage of this event. So then if you shut the place down because you're in control of shit, then you very easily, because there's only so many people, you funnel them down to only the exits, how malls are set up anyway. Now you could, now that they didn't see a big old school fucking camcorder, and the guy in the interview says, oh, y'all don't know me like this, but I'm really into 90s shit. I have a flip phone, and I take a camcorder, VHS camcorder thing with me when we're on vacation. I think it's bullshit myself, but look, let's say it's real or whatever, and he has footage of these shadow creature aliens and people are traumatized by seeing it. I'm gonna call bullshit, because there's been people, since there's been media, sharing their stories of weird events. Okay, so let's say, and I'm not talking about me, talking about me. Let's say you go through some weird fucking shit. And you can't, the more weird shit that you see and starts to happen to you, it starts to seem like that energy is attracted to you and you start to see more weird shit. Comment down below if this is how it is for you. You see an alien, an angel, a ghost, have some sort of, you know, insight, clairvoyant, clairaudient, some sort of experience, and then you're more open to them in the future and they start to happen more regularly in different types. So let's say you're lying in bed and at night your family keeps getting woken up when they get dropped back in the bed because at 3 in the morning you're woken up because the side of your house is open and there's a white blue light and a frequency noise all woo, woo, woo. I can't make the noise. It's more and the blinds are moving in the wrong way, not from wind, and there's no wall on the house, and everybody sees and experiences the same thing, gets dropped back into their bed. You've seen aliens, you have memories of going places. Okay, so on one hand, maybe you've been abducted and you've gone and seen and done, and it's an event and you work it through because it's a real event to you and you're terrified by your experience because any day they can come and open the walls again and you're just a thing, you know. So let's say it's some sort of, oh my goodness, some sort of thought projection, how they can do the technology into your skull and make you think, hear, believe, add a little MK Ultra. Fuck, it wouldn't be nothing for them to anybody. Come on, there's gases. They can fucking put you to sleep, come in. You'd never know they were there. There's a million ways they can fucking do the Men in Black, hold up the zapper, bloop, and you don't fucking remember shit. So, but let's say you do, and you have these intense, life-altering experiences. You don't get any fucking answers. So you notice the same thing, all the things that are affected by these things, but there's no fucking answers. You know, there's no bottom to the pit. So let's say everybody, let's say they're not even real and it's a mass psychosis, but it's already been put into the reality with quantum physics that what you believe is real. Oh, look, my little mushroom lights aren't on. Let's turn that on for the video. Cute. So what does it matter? What is real and what doesn't matter if it's real or not real? And when you experience something, it's fucking real. It's fucking real to you because all the spiritual teachers, the Joe Dispenzas, the doctors and shit say that if you in your mind are skiing and you're really there, whoosh, 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 that your brain doesn't know the difference. You're really fucking skiing. So if you think in your mind, like Joe Dispenza's story about piano playing, they did some tests. So these people learned to play piano in their minds, and the other ones did it with the piano, and the ones that did in their minds do better because... Anyway, so yeah, that's another topic. But so the point is what's the fucking point? If it's upsetting you and aliens are coming to your house at night and you're not getting enough sleep and you're fucking exhausted and the kids are exhausted and it's causing, you know, you to go crazy because you're not getting your rest and you're traumatized and you don't know what's real and not real, yes, that affects you. It fucking affects you. But whether or not the aliens are real or not, or if it's just in your mind or some sort of thought experiment, or they really are real and you can't do shit, either way, you can make yourself sick and crazy over this shit. So if an event happens with these fuckers, I always thought in the past, seeing so many, you know, everything, you know, all the alien movies or whatever, that people would go all Starship Troopers and fucking, you know, kill them all or whatever, or Wolverines, and I don't know. I just thought that humans, since we're such animals anyway, and the things we do to each other, that war is still a thing in this day and age is just fucking silly, just silly and barbaric. I mean, I think most people realize how dumb it is. It's the regular people because we don't want war, and the ones that cause the wars, they're not the ones in the wars, so they love the wars. So anyway, that's another whole topic. But this topic about what's real and not real, I had another story. God damn it, I can't think of it now. But the point is, boil it down. When you're dealing with these stories and stuff, shit could be happening. Shit has always been happening. There's been all these stories of events and things, but deal my way of tell me if you have better coping mechanisms. But I keep trying to find the happiness in my life. Even if I'm zapped by an alien tomorrow, I'm trying to live as healthy and level up as much as I can as a person. Work on myself. That's for me. That's for fucking me, to be the best person I can be. And so I like myself, and I want to leave this place taking advantage of the situation to um, uh, learn while I'm here. And we're not here that long. So, and man, all the things we go through. So we're living in great times right now. We're like all the times condensed down into one experience of is it a like the Industrial Revolution, and that everything, the different times that people have lived through. Now we're living through them all at once. All these things happen at once. We aren't even comfortable with technology, and technology has taken over, and a lot of people don't use it at all. And the technology isn't always good. I mean, it's always cool and magical when they show you some little thing that you think is cool, but then they fail. The little street robots end up in the fountain and getting robbed, and homeless people riding them around or whatever, how we've all seen or whatever. So anyway, what do you think of all the alien stuff? Yes, the Project Bluebeam and the fake alien invasion and the mass hypnosis and stuff. But like quantum physics says, if people think it's real, it's real. So just like with the masks and the arm ticket and stuff, that it's affecting our society, our economy, our world. So it's exciting time to be alive, but I think honestly that you have to, me, everyone, we need to, in my opinion, how I feel, the way to manage the overwhelm is to keep boiling it down to the love and the joy. Life keeps life in you in the ass, no matter how much meditating you do, or don't attract that negative energy to yourself. Oh, it's your fault. You attracted it to yourself. No, sometimes life just fucking happens. And that's just part of being here. I do believe that, yes, you can affect frequencies and have like energies attract, but it's not so elementary and childish, cut and dry, black and white like that. It's much more subtle, and there's a lot of other factors that affect us when things come into our lives, and a lot of where you go is where you come from. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off here. I hope some of you will comment, because I'm really curious what you're making of the alien stuff. Is there so much now between the Peruvian face peeling aliens to all the stories and movies and accounts over the years? Are we really just like, oh God, we can't see the footage, we're so fucking fragile, we've never seen aliens before, when we've been inundated with the alien bullshit our whole fucking lives? Many of us have had at least the experience of seeing fucking orbs that are flying around or end up in our pictures, or in the sky and come down, or have seen footage of weird shit, and anyway, there's a lot of shit, a lot of footage, and whether it's real or not, don't we make it real, because enough people now with social media and the internet will make it real because we all have seen it, and now the frequency has gained the frequency of it being a real thing, so it creates it. So if you have an experience to share it down below. Do you think aliens are real? If you do think aliens are real, do you think these shadow creatures in the mall are real? Do you think the Peruvian face peelers? Any of the shit, I love reading your comments and stuff. And if you don't, or whatever, because nobody sees this, whatever, this still gets it off my heart because I've been thinking about it a lot. So, yeah, and I want to bring it when I come on here a little bit, and I've been adjusting to some personal life changes or whatever. So I got to get to work, and I got messages coming in as I'm recording this, but I can't ignore the fun, at least, and probably eventual horror of the alien stuff, and so many people talking about something's gonna happen, and this dude that says he has the footage that's on the run. Is this guy for real? Does he really have footage? Do you believe this? A camcorder that they just ignore? I don't think so. He gets emotional during the interview and sort of cries and stuff. But, you know, if you're under mind control and you're traumatized just from all the crap you've been through, you would act that way even if it was your job, because you're, you know, working for an agenda. Takes, you know, aliens, are they more interesting to the average person than all the pedos? Yeah, probably. But I'll never drop that pedo topic. And if you haven't gone on YouTube, there's lots of pedo hunters and stuff out there, way better than what's the new stupid fucking movie, Sound of Freedom or whatever. Real people doing it out there. Maybe it's not, you know, as flashy or whatever. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold. It's not as flashy and stuff, but it's real people, and you see it real time, and there's quite a few out there, and it's really heartwarming to see, and really disgusting. And just regular people living right next to you, fucking doing the most horrific things. And it's up to each of us to change our lives. You change your life, you heal, the world heals. Playing small, playing dumb, playing, you know, deaf, blind, and dumb, like you don't know what's going on. It doesn't make things easier for you in the long run. It doesn't heal you. It doesn't make your path easier in the long run either. So let's do the damn thing, y'all. We're in it. We're already in it. The fucking boulder's rolling down the hill, so we might as well figure out where it's gonna land, get the shit out of the way, you know, fucking figure out what the boulder's made of, and yeah, participate in whatever this is and see what sorts of influences we can have. And to try not to be afraid, and I'm not afraid to talk about these things, because it's still in this day and age out in the open, and we're not even supposed to talk about these things. I'm sure I used words that are banned and get flagged, but luckily my channel's so small. But thank you, my subscribers and friends and followers, especially you, y'all that comment and stuff, because sometimes it's like screaming into an echo chamber, but it's very therapeutic. So yeah, I appreciate being here and the experiences that I'm having. And yeah, I'll bring more on this, because I'm having troubles with all my life changes, and then the overwhelm, and then the determination to get my shit together. You know, you go through these phases, and you can only go hard for so long, and then you get exhausted, and you have to take a break, and or you get sick, and then you fucking hit it again. Well, I'm at the place where I'm hitting it again and going hard. So yeah, and that's where I'm at. So yeah, I hope you are too. And one love and peace and shine on to all of you. Thanks for listening to me. And I did end up fucking blibbity blabbing, but it's been a long time since I've been on here. So I love y'all, and yeah, do what you can to heal yourself. And one last thought. if anything's extreme all one way or all another way, and that's the only way, that ain't the way. That ain't the way. We aren't meant. We can do that in spurts of time. Believe me, I know. I've been vegan. I've been all this, all that. I've lived by the Mayan calendar for 3 years or whatever before. So I've done some weird little projects in my life. But all of anything is a fun experience to immerse yourself because that's the way you really, really get to feel it. But whether it's your food or your thought process or whatever, this is a time to kind of open up your mind and hear some different sorts of opinions, especially if they're the fucking opposite of your own. Try to understand how other people come to the conclusions that they do. That's very insightful. And you have a fucking great day. Shine on, y'all. One love.